Oh. This is why I don't smile anymore. Check this out. My purpose for this channel and for the specifically is to just offer you all another way to do things. I don't claim to be a healer. If I touch you and you feel like a new being, you know, that's cool, but I don't advertise myself in that way. Even though my opinions on depression and anxiety and mental illness have changed, that doesn't mean that I can't acknowledge that these are some things that people are really going through. For regardless, there's plenty of people here now that have things going on with them mentally that are really affecting their lives, the lives around them, and I want to help to offer you another perspective on how to attain and maintain inner peace, balance, accountability, and respect for yourself. I'm very much interested in being in tune with your body, listening to your body, and creating that relationship with your body. Check this out. I have a friend who wants to know more about spirituality. FYI, it is another reason why I'm making this video, even though I know that I don't have to, because y'all, the proof is in the pudding. If you go to my previous videos, my first videos, I tell you, look, I'm not the one, I don't claim to be this, that, and the third, but a lot of the spaces that have helped me learn more about who I am, I'm starting to see it's just kind of, it's getting commercial, I guess. Maybe I came in at a commercial time, but it never felt commercial with me. The way that it has helped my life has always been genuinely real. But I do feel a little bit of it becoming kind of gimmicky, and that's unfortunate because it's real. So I have a friend who wants to know more about spirituality, and you know, I think about that often. What is spirituality? What is spirituality to me? Might be different. You know, sometimes people say spirituality, but their conception of spirituality is completely different from mine or from another person that I heard their opinions. That I'm still trying to understand. So anyway, but although online, the spiritual community, I feel like it's getting a little gimmicky, getting a little weird, just to say, just for lack of better words, because I don't have a word for it yet. I just feel uneasy. Like I just something, I don't know. It's just something there. Like that's how I feel. So to me, spirituality is me realizing that I am a spiritual being. I am not just this earthly experience. It's being aware that I have a soul and a spirit, whatever you want to call it. I have a soul that is ages old. I have a soul that has been journeying way before I became this physical being talking right now. And that soul has existed and journeyed and experienced plenty times before I came into existence in this form. And it's currently in this form, maybe also in a form of a parallel universe. Who knows? We can go there if you want. And that also is recognizing that when this physical body dies, when it quits, when it's done, that same spirit will continue journeying on in a different form. Where it's going, I don't know. It's just acknowledging that there's so much more to me than this earthly experience, and that I'm connected to whatever my soul keeps, what I'm connected to, whatever sustains my soul. And what sustains my soul and my spirit is not this physical body. It's not. It's something much, much bigger. It's a source to me of life. And so that's a spirituality. It's acknowledging the journey of my soul and my spirit, and and knowing that, living life on earth in a way that nurtures my soul and my spirit. To me, that's spirituality. That's how the spirituality to me, because I know tons of people who go through this life experience and not even acknowledging or being aware that they are this, they're an essence. That they're much more than, you know, when you think about the unboundness of the universe and the infinite ways of life, and not just life on earth, just life, movement. When you think about that, it just it humbles you. It humbled me, and so I live life in that way. I live life, and I perceive the world in that way, that I'm this thing, part of a big thing, and I'm here right now on earth trying to figure it out. So going through life with my soul, going through life like my soul is like this partner, like right next to me, like my spirit, and I know I live life with my spirit in mind, in consideration. And I was reading a book by Gary. Hold up, I'm literally, my book collection is right here. Where's the book? Why can't I? Oh, Gary Zukov. It's called The Untethered Soul. And I'm gonna tell you something. You read the book. Read the book. I don't even share the books that I read anymore, because I'm learning that the things that I've come across have been intuitive. And so when I come across these books that changed my life, that changed my mind, I just truly believe that it was meant for me to come across that book at that moment, at that time. And I feel like I can throw some people off course, or alter some things in some ways that maybe didn't need to be altered at that moment for some people, with some of the things that I offer them. But this book, I'm not trying to, like, I'm in a secret society and I know some deep shit. No. All the books that I read, all the knowledge that I've obtained from books are available to you too. But this one, just to know nothing about spirituality and to have no interest in it, or to not even have an open mind, I think that it'll be hella weird to read this book. But it's called The Untethered Soul by Gary Zukov. It did me good for a while. Then he started saying some things, speaking in a way that I just didn't understand. And to one person, and even like, you know, my old self, like 5 years ago, I'd be like, hey, this nigga talking nonsense. I'm done. Like, what the fuck, that weird shit. But now I know that sometimes when I read things, especially when it comes to spirituality, that they just might be on a level of understanding that I'm not there yet. I can't you're on a different frequency than I can't tune into your frequency, because I don't know, I don't have that access yet. But then I'll go through life, or I'll experience something, and then all of a sudden we're on the same wavelength and I can understand exactly what you're saying. So I'll read like a book, and then I know when I get to the point where I'm not taking it in. I'm like, okay, he passed me. So that's what I had going on with that book. But so I put it away for a few months, read some more books, and then came back to Untethered Soul and understood, like, exactly what he was saying. I feel like I understood exactly what he was saying, and that's so amazing. But anyway, he was talking about, like, going through life with your soul and spirit in mind. Like, how many times do you consider your soul and spirit throughout the day? I know I wasn't for a long time. I know my mama doesn't. And I know tons of people with a lot of discord in their life that don't. And I just want to help you realize that you have a lot of power. Ultimately, you have a whole lot of power. And me being a young black woman, and those are all, me being a young black woman, young, female, and black, all play a role in, they all are a factor in why I do this, because I understand that being a woman, this would benefit you. Being black, this would benefit you. Being black and a woman, this might benefit you. Being not heteronormative, you know, like, just the more marginalized that you are, I feel like it's especially important to know how to nurture your soul and your spirit and maintain yourself spiritually, because they ain't worried about us, you know? They're not. And, you know, and being so marginalized, we feel so powerless. And I just want to, as a non-heteronormative, I don't think so. God, the sociology majors, don't drag me. What I'm trying to say is that I'm not straight. All the not straight folks. And the black people and the women and the people that don't see themselves within the binary of male and female or boy and girl, or y'all know what I'm saying. Like, y'all know I might not be saying it right, but I got y'all in mind and heart. And so many new words, so many new words. But respect to you, I really want to help. So that's what I am. That's my goal. That's my goal. Accountability. Learning how to hold ourselves accountable. A lot of times it's much easier to just say, oh, that's just how I am, or that's just the card that I was dealt, or, you know, da-da-da-da-da. I mean, you can accept it, or you can have the interest to be like, hey, let's just see how life can go if I try to do something about it, you know? And so I'm speaking to y'all. I'm speaking to the people that are like, I'm not going to accept this shit. I'm not. What can I do? What can I do within my power, within myself, to do the best that I can to create a reality for myself that is much better than what I'm seeing on the news, than what the people that I talk to on a daily basis who don't practice self-care or self-love or know themselves or even question things are saying. Like, this is for y'all, because this is what I felt like I had to do for myself. And I enjoy it. I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful that it happened, that I somehow, some way, some force swept in and was like, look, sis, let me show you the light. Let me show you the light. I think it was mercy, because I had triplets and I needed to. If I didn't learn this stuff, who knows where I would be mentally, spiritually, emotionally, who knows? So it's not ever going to be 100% great. We're just so complex in our minds. I just feel like, and that might just be old programming still left in my mind, but I just do feel like we're just going to have highs and lows. And so right now where I am in life, my intention is to just help people understand that we can create a balance, and where I find balance might be different from what you might be able to do. Some people might be able to find a balance that seems really luxurious and ideal because they have the means and resources to do that. Some people living in poverty or, you know, just really, really tough circumstances, their balance might be something much different. But you know what's good for you. You know what's balance is for you. And I just want to make sure, you know, learning how much, you know, power we have over our moods, and how being in a constant state and a constant mood of low feelings can put you into a depression. So, yeah. And I was looking back at one of my old videos, and I was like, you know, oh my God, I cannot wake up in the morning, talk about all my friends are dead, push me to the edge. And, you know, growth is so amazing because for the past like few weeks or so, I've been getting up in the morning listening to trap music. But the difference is that I've created a spiritual and mental and emotional fortitude for myself, where I'm not as susceptible to being thrown off the rocker by things like that. But at that point in my life, I was. And so, you know, you take it day by day, and you allow yourself to grow, allow yourself to evolve, and know that what works for you right now at this moment might not work for you in the future. It might not always be a part of your routine or a part of your practice or whatever, but it's working for you right now. Are you good right now? Are you good today? Good, because that's where you are. You're right here. You're present. So, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I wanted to tell y'all. That's what I wanted to tell y'all. That's what I'm here for. Who knows what the next video is going to be on, what I have to say. I'm thinking about doing like a get to know me video. That's it, y'all.